good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to M&Ms SuperSpeedways. We get ready now for the running of the Mobil Open here in Season 5. We had a great Oreo Open where 3 drivers ended up getting into the All-Star race by finishing first, second, and receiving the fan vote. Same scenario applies today. The question is, though, who will those 3 drivers be in this series? On the pole for today's race is Jeffrey Finguy. Finguy here in his second season in the Mobil1 Cup Series. He's trying to make his first career Mobil1 Cup Series All-Star race. Alongside of him, James McLeod in the Bass Pro Shops number 10, a driver who has on numerous occasions been close to getting to victory lane, just has not been able to close the deal. He'll try today with a good qualifying position to finish either first or second, and by racing his way in, make yet another appearance in the Mobil1 Cup Series All-Star race. I believe it was last season. He ended up getting into the All-Star race by being a 2-time winner in the Mobil1 Cup Series. So we'll see if he can do it again here in this season. Then you got John McNamara. He is currently the first rookie in this field, starting right behind his Joe Gibbs Racing teammate, and he is going to start third. And then look at that, another Joe Gibbs Racing teammate in 4th place in rookie Austin Ogo. So Joe Gibbs Racing came with good setups today at M&M's apparently. Not that surprising, M&M's being a Joe Gibbs Racing sponsor with Kyle Busch, so obviously they must know this track pretty doggone well. But you got 3 Joe Gibbs Racing cars starting inside the top 4. Will that be an advantage for these guys, or will they end up racing each other hard and taking each other out? Only time will tell. We got a whole bunch of drivers in this field, some doing well this season in the points, some not doing so well. Doesn't matter though, there are no points involved in this event. All there is pride and purse and an opportunity to make the Mobil1 Cup Series All-Star race. Time to get these cars rolling off. They'll complete a couple pace laps. While they do that, we will show you the starting grid for today's race here at M&M's SuperSpeedway in the Mobil Open. Here we go, getting ready to go under the green flag for 15 laps of racing. During our Oreo Open, we had 1 caution flag, which involved 2 drivers and DNF'd one of those 2. Here in the Mobil1 Cup Series, will we be able to keep it clean and green for the full 15 laps? Gonna find out. Here we go, green flag is out. Jeffrey Finguy gets a nice start there. I think James McLeod and John McNamara were caught napping, and there's Jordan Davis, Cole Daly already utilizing the wide front straightaway to be able to go down to the bottom and make a line of their own right down next to that yellow line. Jeffrey Finguy, he's now got about a car length and a half advantage. Now waiting for his teammate, John McNamara, to come up here so he can get the drafting help. Looks like the 2 of them now have hooked up as Jordan Davis, Cole Daly continue to fan out there. And it looks like McNamara, looks like he's saying, you know what, we'll team up at the end here, but I want to get out here and lead a little bit. So he's going to go to the bottom. Nicole Williams right there, going to go for second with a nice run out of turn number 4. Oh, they're wrecking already. Richard Johnson upside down. Jake Smith is involved. Austin Ogo was involved. Didn't take him long at all. First caution of the day happens right out of turn 4 on the very first lap. And we're already under the yellow, and that involved quite a few drivers there as well. I saw the 38 of Richard Johnson up and on his side. Jake Smith, the neon green amp colors, I saw his car involved. And there was quite a few as well. I believe also the Turtle Beach Toyota Camry of Austin Ogo was involved. And several others as the caution waits the first time today. That didn't take long at all. Caution waves. We're going to take a look at a replay of what happened. And the tough thing for these guys is if any of these drivers that are involved ends up winning the fan vote, then they're going to have to go to a backup car and start at the back of the pack for the Mobil1 Cup Series All-Star race. So Let's take a look and see who was involved in this as we're under our first caution of the day. John McNamara is the current leader. Wow, they were 5 wide, nearly 6 wide, coming off this corner. There's the contact right there between Zach Buchanan and Jake Smith. They just get sent right up the racetrack, blocking the racetrack for Richard Johnson and Austin Ogo. See who else may have gotten a piece of that back there. Chris Kyle maybe had been boxed in. I don't know. Jake Rogers was back behind that. Oh, Haru Tashimi's car was around there. So she was involved. Felix Graves may have gotten a piece. And oh my goodness, look at the Richard Johnson machine. Almost shades of what we saw Anthony McCurry do in the All-Star race for the Oreo Truck Series last season. Up and into the air, flipping, barrel rolling, end over end, like a top on his nose. That car must have done at least 30 to 40 spins right now. Look at the car. It's like he's breakdancing. Someone give us some breakdancing music. Wow. If he hadn't hit that wall, I don't know just how much longer that 38 car would have been spinning. But seriously, he looked like he was breakdancing. You know what? I should give Barney Ward a job right now and tell him to figure out to do the count the rolls on that one. I mean, I want to know how many times that car went into a 180. That was absolutely unbelievable. I mean, Anthony McCurry's wreck, I think when he went up in the air, I think he went higher, but I don't think he flipped nearly as much as Richard Johnson. Richard Johnson's got to be completely nauseous from motion sickness right now. He probably doesn't even know where he is. He's probably completely disoriented because that was one of the craziest rides I think I've seen here at M&Ms SuperSpeedway in a long, long time. Not taking long at all for things to get crazy here at M&Ms SuperSpeedway. We do have drivers back behind the wall, including Zach Buchanan, Felix Graves, Richard Johnson, Austin Ogo, and Jake Smith. They will not make the All-Star race here in Season 5. John McNamara is the leader, Jeffrey Finguy second, Nicole Williams third, Danny Wells fourth, Cole Daly fifth, and it's Justin Williams, James Qualls, Jordan Davis, Drew Austin, and James King the top 10 as we go back to green on lap 6. John McNamara, Jeffrey Finguy, their other teammate, Austin Ogo, out of the race. So now those two Joe Gibbs racing cars are left to work together. As Danny Wells now dives it down to the bottom there. Here he comes in the 54. And he did that relatively all by himself, that pass on Nicole Williams for second place. So he must have one strong piece right now. So he's trying now to run down the Dollar General Toyota of John McNamara to try and go to the lead. Comes some two rookies that are having some good runs right now. There they are. James King there in the 3. Justin Williams in the 5, as well as Jordan Davis there in the 28. There's James McLeod right there in the 10, along with Guido Savotas in the 9. I'm looking here and I'm seeing a lot of drivers who are really having good seasons in the Mobil1 Cup Series. But then on the flip side, in this field, you got drivers who are not doing relatively well in the point standings, and one of them is running at the tail end of this pack right there, and Dylan Young, the Valvoline Next Gen Ford Mustang out of Roush Fenway Racing. Of course, we know about Dylan Young's troubles so far in the Mobil1 Cup Series as he runs dead last in points. A season can get turned around even in a non-points event. So if Dylan Young could finish first or second today or get the fan vote and get into the All-Star race and finish well there, we could see Dylan Young go on a streak of top 5, top 10 finishes, maybe see him win some races. I mean, keep in mind here, guys, that this season is not over until the checkered flag flies at the end of race number 26. Any driver, regardless of where they are, can get in a wild card spot if they have 2, 3, 4 wins. You can't count out anybody until the regular season is officially over. So, you know, Dylan Young, it's not over for him, even though things look bleak right now. As up front, going to have a good battle here for the lead. They're going to go 5 wide for the lead. Yes, they are! Young, Bryant, Rogers, Ogle! And I couldn't tell who that was rim rider. I think it was Drew Austin. And they kept it together. Wow, that was great right there. 5 wide for the lead, heading into turn 3 is at the line. Dylan Young will lead that lap. And you notice how quickly he got himself from that tail end of the pack up to the front. As Ron Vijar Jr. now is all over the back bumper of him. This has been a rookie who's come on strong in the last few weeks. And right now he's trying to make his first career All-Star race. Right behind him, though, James Qualls. A driver who knows something about last season, just barely missing out on the Mobil1 Cup Series chase. He wants to get redemption this season. But right now, he's got his sights set on making the All-Star race as he is there. Oh, man. 20 car of the John McNamara machine. He got really loose through that corner. It's a wonder he didn't get hooked by Nicole Williams. They continue to battle side by side for second. This is going to allow James Qualls. He'll easily come down and he'll lead a lap there. It's a driver that I've been seeing just kind of hanging back there. Looks like he's finally starting to get some gumption to get up to the front. That's Lando Vendetta in the 71. The current Mobil1 Cup Series points leader is now starting to work his way up here to the front of the field. Oh, wait, I thought I heard some contact back there. Somebody get into someone? I guess not. There's Harui Tashimi off the pace. I don't think she'll be winning the All-Star or winning the Mobil Open today and getting into the All-Star race. Unless she could get the fan vote. She was involved in that incident that took place back on lap 1. It's back up to the front. Look who's the leader now. Cole Daly in the 2 car. It's been a long time since we've seen that deuce up front. And he is currently the leader. Second place now is James Qualls. I'll tell you what. Those two right now, they're going to go side by side, but I bet they're looking at each other saying, can we end this race right now, please? So we can both make the All-Star race, but we still got about 5 laps to go. I was about to say 4. I believe it is still 5, though. About 4.5 now as they're on the back straightaway. They are at a dead even heat heading down to turn 3. Cole Daly, he wasn't going to give up that lead any way, no how, as he is going to still hang tough on the outside line, but he now gets passed for 3rd place by James King. Now we got the Jameses up front. James Qualls, James McLeod, James King. The 3 James have found some way at the same time to be up here battling 3 wide for the lead. I'm going to say this for the first time of the season. It's a 3 wide James thing. Yeah. Anyway, Dylan Young now going to go down to the bottom. He's going to try and get the run as James King is now going to take the lead, but here comes Ron Vijar Jr. going to make an even lower line, and here comes Nicole Williams going to go even lower. Are they going to go 4 wide into the corner? Doesn't look like it, though. They can't quite get the run on James King. King will keep the top spot. They're going to go 4 wide with James McLeod, however, and here comes Danny Wells back to the front. Don't forget Richard Childress Racing. Anthony McCurry and Charles Jackson in the Oreo Truck Series Open. They ended up making the All-Star race. One by winning the race with McCurry and one by getting the fan vote. This is an RCR car in James King. I'll bet they were pretty much putting the same setup under his hood that they put under Anthony McCurry's. This is a car out of both Richard Childress Racing and Michael Norman Motorsports, as he's now going to battle side by side with another rookie. That is Nicole Williams. Keep an eye on that low line. I don't think we've heard the last of some of these guys. Wido Zavotas, Joseph Bryant, Justin Williams, Jordan Davis, Riley Ogle. They've all had turns up at the front. But keep in mind, doesn't take much to get up to the front of the field here. They could be just hanging back, biding their time, waiting for their moment. Oh, boy, I just had a voice crack right there. Sorry about that. At the line, Nicole Williams is the leader. But here comes Wido Zavotas down to the bottom. I believe this is the first time we've actually discussed Wido Zavotas going for the lead. And look who's got helping him. Joseph Bryant, Jordan Davis. We're starting to see now drivers who ran at the back of this pack for most of this event now suddenly starting to show themselves up here with 1.5 laps to go. To the bottom comes Jordan Davis. Here comes Riley Ogle. Will they go 4 wide to turn 3? You bet they will. Riley Ogle going to get the run there. He needs drafting help, though. Here it comes in the form of James McLeod. James Qualls nearly squeezed James McLeod down to the apron there. That was a close call. Good job by the 70 spotter, letting him know the 10 was coming. As here we go. White flag is in the air. 1 to go. Who's going to finish first? Who's going to finish second? Who's going to get the fan vote? 3 drivers' destiny are all going to happen here in a matter of 3 turns. McLeod now dives down to the bottom. He's going to go side by side with Riley Ogle. Jake Rogers right there as well, though. Who's it going to be? Down the back straightaway here, it's going to be Rogers going down the extreme low line. Can Jake Rogers get the run on James McLeod? McLeod's going to try and throw the block. Rogers has no drafting up. He's got to do it all by himself. Can he get to the bottom coming out of turn number 3? Here he comes. He's there. It's Jake Rogers. He's going to get the lead coming out of turn number 4. Jake Rogers, I think he's got it in the bag. Will wreck. Chris Kyle up into the wall. He wrecked with somebody, but they're coming down the stripe. Jake Rogers, he is going to win it, and John McNamara just barely got McLeod at the line. McNamara is going to make it in second place. Jake Rogers, the win. John McNamara, the rookie, will make his first career start in the Mobil Cup Series All-Star race. As they finished first and second, Chris Kyle got turned coming out of turn number 4 up in front of somebody. I couldn't tell who. And amazingly enough, according to what I'm seeing here, according to what we've just been told by the fan vote, Jake Rogers wins this race. He will be in. Second place with John McNamara, he will be in. Third place was James McLeod, but he'll be in because he is the fan vote winner. So James McLeod, regardless of just coming up short to John McNamara, the fans come through for the driver of the 10 Bass Pro Shop Chevy. James McLeod will represent in the All-Star race via the fan vote. But from what I hear, it was awfully close. And what an incredible job right there by Jake Rogers. What a season he has been having in the Mobil Cup Series. Not exactly a good one. It could turn around here as he's clinched himself a spot in the All-Star race. What a career it's becoming now for John McNamara as he will represent Joe Gibbs Racing in the All-Star race for the Mobil Cup Series. And James McLeod going to make his second straight All-Star race in the Mobil Cup Series as the fans vote him in here today. Man, this All-Star race weekend, it just continues to amaze. And we're about to have the Snickers Cup Series All-Star race, not All-Star race, I'm sorry, the Snickers Showdown take place here very soon to finish off the open races of this race weekend before we bring in Dylan Poteet into the co-commentator's booth to be able to commentate all 3 All-Star races with me. So hope you guys enjoyed today's race. If you did, give this video a like, subscribe to become a part of the crew today. We'll see you guys next time. Congratulations once again to Jake Rogers, John McNamara, and James McLeod on making their way into the All-Star race. You've been watching a production of the NNSCRA Off-Limb Race as Best. Here comes the official finisher results for today's non-points event.